Hello my friends and welcome to our Let's React to Skyward 64, the official teaser trailer. This is a game in development by Jackson Game Studios. The man, the myth, the legend, well he's not a myth, he's a real person, who did 98XX, Derealized, and a whole bunch of other really good stuff. Skyward 64 is a brand new indie game that harkens back to the 64-bit era of gaming. Take a trip to Nostalgia Land in this cozy sandbox adventure that takes place in the sky. The experience takes heavy inspiration from Minecraft Skyblock, as it will need to use limited resources you have to survive and turn your tiny island into a big world full of life. More info will be shared in the future, so stay tuned. He wrote that in his comment section of the video. I'll have a link to the video in the description below if you want to go by to his channel and give it a thumbs up to like the video and subscribe to his channel to follow all information from this. We're gonna go ahead and just watch this short teaser trailer, see what it's like, and then he has a Q&A that he's kind of done in his comment section, and we'll read through that to learn more about Skyward 64. I hope y'all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. Let's see his trailer here. I like the rainbow. Very cozy. Oh, the art style looks very similar to Julian Friends as well, doesn't it? It's adorable. I love it. It's so cute. So she's on an island with nothing, and now she's chopping down a tree. We got a birdhouse now, so we have a bird friend. Oh, we got food too. Oh, look. We got new trees. Skyward 64, demo in the works. So this is just a short teaser trailer. Didn't expect too much from the teaser, and that's perfectly fine. I like seeing the art style and what it looks like and how it's sort of going to grow. So I guess you have an island in the sky, and then you grow that island into something that's expansive and more bigger. A really cool idea. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to what he does next. As far as his questions, let's read his pinned comment on this. I'm expecting a lot of certain questions in the comments, so here's a quick Q&A for y'all. Will this game be on mobile? Yes, I do plan on it being compatible with all mobile devices, including Mac as well. When will the game be released? The game itself is far from finished and will take years to complete a project this large. However, I'm hoping to have a demo released by Christmas or early 2026, but no promises. Okay, so I guess the demo is a little bit further along, but he's working on the demo, which is important. What will we expect from the demo? A small chunk of the game will be playable, which will include the first 50 days of spring as the naturalist class. More on that later. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of there being a class system in a survival game. So I'm assuming this is going to be sort of like a survival game where, you know, you have to grow your cloud, basically, right? Is this going to be a horror game? No, this is not going to be a horror game in any kind of way. This is a game I've dreamed of making long before 90XX was ever a thing. And I've become kind of burnt out with the whole horror genre, especially since there are so many other types of games in that genre already. So I wanted to do something different for once. What happened to 98XX Rebooted? I discontinued that project to make way for this one. I lost passion for that project and missed working on something I'd enjoy. I just felt the whole premise wasn't interesting anymore and wouldn't become a good game in any way. But I know he says that, and I think he's being a little bit too critical of himself, because when I read through these short stories on the channel and I saw what the lore would be in 98XX Rebooted, I think it's a really cool story. So even if you don't think it may have been a great game, I think your story is fantastic and the lore is really cool. So I really dug myself into that, and I had a lot of fun with it. I know there's a lot of people on the channel who had a lot of fun with it too. I'm just glad to see that we have at least put a conclusive pin into 98X and that 98XX, and that game didn't just disappear into the ether. So I really do appreciate that, and the fact that he put those stories together so that there would be some conclusion to the story. He's already done a lot more than a lot of other people would have done. So I really do appreciate that, and I know a lot of other people do too. If you haven't seen the 98XX rebooted yet, he posted on the Discord. You can also go to my channel and look for the 98XX rebooted, or I think I call it 98XX short stories. And you can, I narrated all of them for you. Will you ever return to 98XX or Julian and Friends? I have no plans to do that since it's become more of a thing in the past that doesn't need to stop being milked for the sake of relevancy. I'm much happier and passionate about this new project. I've always said that you have to be true to yourself, and I love how JacksonG is like, you know, that game may have worked, but I want to do something I love. And I fully support you in that. Go do something you love, my friend. Will we ever see Julian and his friends again? Maybe. That's for you to find out. You gotta be careful with that, JacksonG. Because when he says something like that and you look at the art style in this game, you gotta wonder. I have a small thing that you can do. If this game has other characters in it, I mean, we saw the fairy, we saw the bird, but if this game has other characters in it, having someone from Julian Friends be like a neighbor or something, just as an Easter egg to your 98XX work, I think that would be really cool. You know, it doesn't have to be, hey, this character is from 98XX, so therefore it's 98XX game. It can just be an homage to your series of some kind. Or maybe they're in the Skyworld game. You can have like a picture of like Julian and Friends or something. I would love to see the Easter eggs. It would be cool. He concludes by saying, thank you all for your support over the years. Much love to you guys. Double exclamation heart. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up and say, yeah, I'm very proud of you, and I would love to see you do well. So if you guys would like, make sure you follow JacksonG. I'll have the link to his channel in the description below as well. And go give the guy some love, because if you love 98XX, he's the guy you need to support. But for now, my dear friends, my name is the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. And I just wanted to show off JacksonG's next game and share the love for him, and also try to get out the message that yes, he is making a new game, and we can expect to see it sometime, well, soonish. I mean, soonish is, I mean, if it's a year away, soonish is kind of soon for a video game, because most video games take a while to produce, right? For now, though, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.